The level of tag team competition in World Championship Wrestling, Dusty, has never been higher. Teams coming in from all over the world trying to compete for the tag team championships that are now regained by the Harlem Heat as they have defeated the Public Enemy. It's main event, Moo match time, anticipation's high in the Prime Arena. Dungeon of Doom members Hugh, Morrus, and Maxx to face Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys.
Well, you know, before we get to the mooing of the Moo match Prime cut time right here on the Prime, questions have to be answered to me. I've been long lost time friends, you know, and long time friend with Nasty Boys. We got here so late that they died. Push it out here, got this program on a roll as good as it is. I wanted to talk to Nasty Boys. Opportunity tonight, maybe after this, to talk to them. I don't believe that they are members of NWO. I want to hear from their own mouths. I want to hear them moo it out, if you will. Opportunity knocking for them, though, today to move up the ladder with Harlem Heat. No victory for Nasty Boys today. Shoved them way down, even below Face of Fear, as far as I'm concerned. Moo match of the week is Prime cut time. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I'm sort of growing used to that moo every week. I like that.
So popular around the country, and you know, some people make fun of. They say, well, that was funny. They were doing funny, but I'm talking about when you eat a good steak, it's prime cut, and it's the best. And these matches are like you've ate your salad, you've ate everything, you've washed it all. We've had great matches today. I'm not saying that, but this is the steak. This is the prime cut. So it's a Moo match of the week, and this is a good one right here. Unusual team to be matched up. Haven't seen them before. I'm talking about these two guys with a Dungeon D. Hadn't seen them together. Have you seen them together?
I have not seen them together before this.
Were you going to answer me there? Well, I just going to run off with it.
No, you were just on a roll there, and I wasn't going to stop you. I was going to say you're right. It's a build to the main event, and this is a good one. A tag team matchup. A couple of the factions within WCW here with the Dungeon of Doom, represented by Hugh, Morrus, and Maxx, against a team that we're really not too sure at this point with what label we can put on them. The Nasty Boys, Brian Knobs and Jerry Sags, are they with us? Are they with WCW? It's a situation where they may be with the New World Order. I know that you tried to talk to them
get them after the show.
Earlier today. Didn't have the opportunity because we were rushed here into the Prime Arena. But what is your feel on the Nasty Boys and that longevity? Where will they be long term?
Nasty Boys, you know, real quick, they've always been just somebody like to party down. They like to get in a good fight and party down. They were invited to a party. They got wrapped up in that thing. I don't know. Time will tell. But I will confront them right after this program today, here in the arena.
This should certainly be a brawl. Knobs and Sags, the Nasty Boys, two of the best brawlers in the business, against Maxx and Hugh Morrus. And when we return, it's main event time on Prime. Well, as we hear the crowd in the background chant nasty, their name says it all. The nasty, raunchy Nasty Boys. On 3 occasions, WCW World's Tag Team Champions. And you're right, sort of a new matchup representing the Dungeon of Doom, although you know that Kevin Sullivan, now a master plan. He's attacking on 2 fronts. One within this organization, that obviously the 4 Horsemen. The other from outside, we mean the NWO. Sullivan promising revenge on the Horsemen, claiming that's a personal issue. But now he has regrouped his 4 Horsemen, where Maxx has been assigned almost as Jimmy Hart's bodyguard, as we see the Mouth of the South at ringside as well, trying to direct this tag team.
Yeah, he's another guy. I'm talking about Maxx that got so much power and not a lot of wrestling ability at this point in time, to where Hugh Morrus, for his size, is as good as anybody. Hugh Morrus can do fabulous things, talk about high-risk things off the top. Nasty Boys seem to be in a frame of mind. As I watch them right here, they're not as jovial as you will, and really get down to it, trying to dance around with this thing right here. They might be second thinking or knowing that they got to answer the questions. Sooner or later, are you a member of the NWO? I mean, it was a great party, but how long are you going to party there? And I guarantee you, what they hold, though, you done said it, when you have held the world's championship, whether it be tag team or singles, that puts you in an elite group, and they have on 3 different occasions.
Well, they certainly have reached that level and deserve that respect. You're right, sort of a slower start to this matchup than normally we would see, especially with 2 brawling teams. Double team tactics now by the Nasty Boys. Double shoulder block takes Maxx off his feet. Hugh Morrus into the ring, and now he receives a double forearm smash to the top of the head.
And you see what I see in there?
Uh-oh. You're talking about the center of controversy within W?
Yeah. Oh, look out! Who is that?
That's Braun.
And Braun is that?
Get him out of here. He's attacking someone from our crew. Oh, this guy's lost it.
That other guy was skinny there, the Braun. That guy with them, what do you call him, hairdo? What do you call him?
Dreadlocks?
Dreadlocks. He had them dreadlocks, and he was a moving jack. I had dreadlocks one time.
No.
I did. Yes, I did. I had blonde dreadlocks.
Well, of course, Kevin Sullivan.
And Terry Funk had dreadlocks one time. I remember that. That's
Wow.
true. Yes, sir.
You were trendsetters, in other words.
We were fashion trends.
Jimmy Hart, of course, has been
trash and fins. I don't know which one.
To try and control Braun. I don't think he's having much success in that regard. Here's the tag to the man that you mentioned, Hugh Morrus. You combine that factor of agility, ability at 300 pounds and Dusty, a guy who doesn't know the difference between pain or pleasure as well, and you have quite a competitor.
Yeah, this thing didn't really start off hot either. I mean, you know what I mean by starting off hot to the get-go to where we say, well, that's going to be a winner either one way or the other. And there was nothing really accomplished by Maxx in there at the start of this thing. So maybe now it start to get up because they got to understand so much at stake in the tag team picture.
Certainly is, and of course the world's tag team champions, as we see Brian Knobbs drive Hugh Morrus face first to the mat and cover, gets one, gets two, Maxx in.
Too early. Too big and too early.
Those World Tag Team Champions, Harlem Heat, upcoming when Slim Jims presents Halloween Havoc. There it is. That's it.
That's it. The masters of clubbing. They still clubbing. They're trying to get on my good side. They see us sitting up here in the arena. I'm going to ask them before they get in their car today, are you a member of the NWO?
Well, I hope we have an answer next week on Prime. Exactly what you find out. Jerry Sags whips Knobbs into the corner. And while the Heat at Halloween Havoc have to face the outsiders, Hall and Nash, this team, the Nasty Boys, with Knobbs at 2 count, right up there at the top of the rankings as well. Top contenders for those belts. Knobbs unloads now on Maxx. Maxx is out.
Yeah, he had Maxx the first time. Maxx just folded up like a accordion. I'm telling you, as big as he is, there'll be shame in himself.
Maxx,
he clubbed him, brother.
On the floor, and he sends Knobbs face first into the steel post. Nasty Boys, while they have the chance of the fans behind them, in serious trouble at this point. Maxx throws him back underneath the ring ropes. Hugh Morrus follows with a boot right to the face.
You know, Nick Patrick doing a lot of pointing and showing over here and pointing over here. You know, recently he was just in a real controversial thing with Teddy Long, where Teddy Long say, I'll put the blue shirt back on. Let me tell you something. Teddy Long was a great referee. Really studied this game before he got into managing and then motivating and everything. And they are really at odds. No, not only is WCW out with Nick Patrick, but here you go.
This is that agility we talked about. Oh, 300-plus pounds with a moonsault. This thing's over. Oh, the save by Jerry Sags with a double axe handle blow to the back breaks up the pinfall attempt at just a count of 2. You know, I've always said whatever sport it is, football, baseball, professional wrestling, and now we see Morrus back to the top again with another moonsault. Knobbs able to roll out of the way. The best official is the one who does not cause a decision. He does not integrate himself in. You almost don't even notice that the official is there. That's the best official in whatever sport it is.
Yeah, exactly, and that is so true. And whoa. You know, there's been situations where I have wrestled for an hour with Nature Boy Ric Flair, and Nick Patrick at the time was a young referee, and I didn't even know he was there. That's how good a job he done. And then there's other times where in 5 minutes, like he's been doing lately right here, you know he's there. He's trying to make a statement, I think.
Certainly is. Sags in the middle of the ring. Drops down. Nasty slam. Hook of the leg. Patrick with the cover and gets just a 2 count that time. All 4 men in the ring. Well, let's see what happens now if Nick Patrick can restore some order.
Is there any order here?
None at all.
Is this thing disarray or not? Let's go. Move him over here.
It's a mess.
He's running around like a chicken with his head cut off.
Pick a corner, any corner. Knobbs off the top rope. Double axe handle.
You talk about being derailed. That got him, though. That got him.
Clothesline with the help of Nuts and the cover, and Sags gets the victory. The Nasty Boys get the win in our tag team main event. Jerry Sags with the cover on Maxx with an assist from tag team partner Nasty Boy Brian Knobbs.
I tell you what threw them off. I'm talking about Maxx. When Nasty Boy was running around there, I don't know if we get it on the replay right there. He had him, his eyes were big as silver dollars. He didn't know where it was coming from, but they really cut him down and cut him out. Boy, opportunity here in just a few minutes for me to go to the back and try to get in here with these guys and see what's going on. Maybe next week we're going to come back anyway, and talk a little bit more today on this program, but try to get some information about these guys. Right here you see the Nasty Boys. Moonsault. He went twice, got him the first time, missed it the second time. Another high-risk maneuver. Callow already did it. We done seen that. They get chopped down on the way to pay winning. The Nasty Boys are victorious here on the Prime, in the Prime Boom Match of the Week.
Well, on 2 occasions, you were proven right. Those high-risk moves often come back to haunt the individual who attempts them. That proved the win for the Nasty Boys this week on Prime, and we are back with more right after this.
This portion of WCW Prime Wrestling is brought to you by Valvoline, the #1 choice of America's top mechanics. People who know use Valvoline.